Howdy all and welcome. Having a barbed wire model can be a fun element to add to a whimsical CNC pattern composition. So today we'll be making one for your model library. Go to Edit, Preferences, Get Extension, and you'll be wanting the extra curve objects. Make sure it's enabled. Let's begin by making the wire portion of the barbed wire model. Select the default cube and hit delete. Press 7 on the number pad to go to top view. Go to Add, Curve, Bezier. Hit Tab to go into edit mode. Select everything by hitting A and then hit S and then Y, followed by 0 to resize the curve on the Y-axis. Select the left control point and hit S to resize it so it's approximately the same size as the handles on the right side control point. Select the Move tool next. Select and move the curve down by -0.2 on the Y-axis. Duplicate the curve and move up by 0.4 on the Y-axis. Select the two left control points and press R, then X, and 180 to rotate on the X-axis. Select the top right control point and then shift select the other end. Then select the two inner handles, which we will be moving down. Hit 1 on the number pad to go to the front view and move the handles down by -0.1 on the Z-axis. Now select the second curve's control points and select the inner handles. Move them up by +0.1 on the Z-axis. This will create the twisted wire structure for our model. Select the Data Object Properties tab, Geometry, and under the bevel round change the depth to something you like for the thickness of the wire. I went with around 0.1. Next, go to the Modifiers Properties tab, Add Modifiers, Generate, Array. In the relative offset, change the factor X value to 0.99 and check the merge function. Hit Tab to go into edit mode and select everything by pressing A and change the distance between the wires by pressing S and then Y and reducing the distance between the two curves. Change the distance to whatever looks good to you. You may want a bit of separation between the wires or none at all. This is your preference. Next, let's make the barb portion of the barbed wire. Hit Tab to go back into object mode. Go to Add, Curve, Curve Spirals, Archimedean. In the Curved Spirals parameter panel, change the height to around 0.5 and the number of turns to 2. Hit Enter. Duplicate the curve with Shift D. Go to Curve, Mirror, X-axis, and additionally check the Z-axis. Hit Tab to go back into object mode. In the Object Data Properties tab, in Geometry, Bevel Round, change the depth value to 0.1. Hit Tab to go into edit mode. Select the two endpoints of the curve pointing in the same direction and press E to extrude in the Y-axis. Select the opposite endpoints and do the same. Hit Tab to go back into object mode. Rotate by pressing R and then Y, then 90 to rotate on the Y-axis. Hit Tab to go into edit mode. Press A to select everything, and now move and resize so it fits the twisted wire. Extend the barbs to whatever looks good to you. Hit Tab to go back into object mode. Let's finalize the model. Select the barb portion and press Tab to go into edit mode. Select the end of the prongs and resize on the x-axis. Hit Tab to go into object mode and convert the curve to mesh. This will also apply all the modifiers. Hit Tab and go back into edit mode. Use Alt Select to select all the inverts, and we will extrude and resize so it's slightly smaller, and then extrude again, and finally merge all the verts at center. Do the same thing with all the openings. When complete, hit Tab to go back into object mode. Select the twisted wire portion and also convert to mesh. Next, we'll be joining both objects. Select the barb portion and then shift select the twisted wire object. Left click and select join. Rename the combined portion so you can easily identify it in the future. Save the file to your library location. It will now be available for future projects. I won't voice over the making of the heart curve model, but it is really simple. Once you have your curve made, import your barbed wire model from wherever you have your saved file. It will be File, Append, the name of your file, Object, and then the name of your barbed wire model. That will import the model into your new project, but since we already have it here, I'll just unhide it. I'll create an array from the model. Go to the Modifiers Properties tab, Add Modifier, Generate, Array. In relative offset, change the factor x to 0.99. Next, we'll make this array follow the curve. In the Modifiers Properties tab, Add Modifier, Deform, Curve Modifier. In the Curve Modifier, you can either select the curve from the drop-down box or use the eyedroppers tool to select the curve. Increase the number of counts to increase the model length. Once you're close to filling up the entire curve, you can change the size of either the model or the curve to have it fit perfectly, and make sure you have the merge checkbox selected. And there you have your curve-shaped barbed wire model completed to use as a CNC element for your own awesome custom CNC pattern. I use this technique for a Texas shape for my Texas Creators CNC pattern. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.